everybody, I'm Kimberly Turner from cookingwithkimberly.com, and today I'm going to show you a fantastic Halloween recipe. This is how to make blood orange candy apples. Doesn't that sound scary? Well, I'm using blood orange flavoring in this today with my yellow apples. So with a little bit of red food coloring, it's going to make them beautifully orange, that dark bloody orange color. And I'm using some awesome blood orange vinegar from Napa Valley Vinegar Company. Make sure you check out my review on this stuff. It is delicious, and I've done some really tasty things with it. But this is going to be one really special recipe, and the kids are going to love it, and the adults are going to love it as well. So on my stovetop, I have a saucepan, a tall, narrow one, and it's fitted with a candy thermometer. This is very important. You need to know exactly what temperature you're looking for, okay? I also have these 4 beautiful golden delicious apples. These are from Harvest Barn Country Markets. Make sure you check out my review on these. These are delicious. I've made a whole bunch of stuff with these guys. Lovely. And I'm using the yellow with the red, so it's kind of more orangey, right? So that's my thinking on it. I have washed these apples. I'm letting them dry on a cooling rack while I get everything else organized, okay? Into my saucepan, I'm going to add 1 1/4 cups of water, 1 cup of corn syrup, light corn syrup I'm using. I'm adding a dash of salt. A little bit of salt goes into sweet things to actually accentuate a little bit of sweetness. Into the pot goes 2 cups of sugar, and you're going to stir this up. I'm going to bring this mixture up to a boil on a medium-high heat. Make sure your candy thermometer isn't touching the bottom of the pan. It's only touching the candy, okay, the liquid part. So we're looking to bring this mixture up to a temperature of 310 degrees Fahrenheit. That is really hot. Please don't burn yourself on this hot molten lava candy, okay? So I'm stirring this up, dissolve that sugar, and get it to boil. Okay, I'm using 4 beautiful, firm, golden delicious apples today. They've been washed and the stems have been removed. And I have 4 craft sticks or popsicle sticks, and I'm going to use a kitchen mallet just to make things easier. If you don't have one of these, you know, it's a nice investment, I'll tell you. So just put the popsicle stick right in the middle where the stem was and tap it in. Perfect. Rinse and repeat. And I'm going to continue to let these guys dry out on the cooling rack. You want the outside to be completely dry when you try and roll them in this molten lava candy. Now once you've dissolved the sugar, I want you to leave the pot alone. Just let it boil by itself to 310 degrees, or just swirl it around like this on the stovetop if you need to. So this is going to take a little bit of time to come up to a boil. Once it does come to a boil, I'm going to add my food coloring so I can get a good idea of what it's going to look like. Add a couple drops of red, and then add maybe 1 or 2 drops of the yellow. I want it to be a nice vibrant color, but I want it to be slightly orangish, more orange than a typical red candy apple, okay? So once it comes up to the boil, I'm turning it down to a simmer. It doesn't need to be boiling and splashing everywhere. Turn it down to where it's still boiling, but not furiously. I'm going to add my food coloring now. So once this mixture comes to that high boil that we're looking for at 310, it's going to cool really quickly as you twirl those apples. And you need to cool them off, or like let them set on something. So you could either use a silicone mat on a cookie sheet, you could use parchment sprayed with cooking spray or greased up, or what I like to do is I like to put them right in a bed of sugar. Not only does that help keep it from sticking to everything, but it also gives you a nice crunchy little layer of candy sweetness at the top with the crunchy sugar. It's lovely. So get your stuff prepared now. I'm at about 220 degrees right now, so we have a little ways to go. Okay, this has reached temperature. It is extremely, extremely hot. I'm going to take this candy thermometer out to make things a little easier for myself. And right here at the end, be very careful, because adding this is going to not be happy. But we need to mix it in. So right at the last minute, we're going to add 2 tablespoons of blood orange vinegar from Napa Valley. That's bubbling up like crazy. Stir that through quickly. Ooh, look at that color. That's just what I want. Now, without burning yourself and hurting yourself, grab the apple by the stick and swirl it in that caramel, okay? Make sure you get it all coated. You have to work very quickly. Swirl it, and then place it in that sugar. Lovely. Look at that rich color. Woo-wee. They almost look like caramel apples, don't they? Make sure you get a nice coating. Get them to stand up as straight as you can. You could probably get 6 out of this recipe. 6 coated, maybe even more. But today, that's all I'm doing. So this is the effect we're getting. It's nice and shiny, glossy. I have some bubbles and that's cool with me. I'm not mad at that. But it has this orangish, beautiful reddish color, that blood orange, okay? And the sugar crystals on the bottom keep it from sticking to anything. Fantastic. So these guys are gonna cool for about 20 minutes, just to make sure they're nice and hardened and everything's cooled down. And I'm gonna try one for you, all right? These guys are such a beautiful, deep, rich, reddish color. It's hard to see in these lights. It took a better picture with my camera. They're really blood orangey looking. Lovely. So we're gonna try one. These guys have been cooling for a little while. They're nice and crunchy. It's time to try them. Ready? Candy apples are one of my very favorite things. You can see as the candy crunches, it's more of a beautiful orange color. Those are tasty. That's really crunchy. What a nice thick coating I got. The contrast of that crunchy, hard candy and that nice, juicy apple is just legendary. It takes you right back to being a kid. The outside just breaks open like glass. Look at that. Beautiful. Maybe you can see the color. Yeah. Through there. Gorgeous. Look at that color. It has a lovely little orange flavor to it. Fantastic. Well, this is going to take me a while to get through. I'm going to serve these guys up to everybody else. This is what we're having for dessert tonight. So that's how you do it. That's how you make blood orange candy apples. I could have used any one of the lovely fruit vinegars in this line from Napa Valley Vinegar Company. You can check them out online at winecountrykitchens.com. They're from Wine Country Kitchens. Beautiful stuff. I hope that you try it. This actually has blood orange puree in it, so it's really, really tasty and tangy. Anyhow, that's how you do it. Follow me on Twitter at CookingWithKimE with a capital E. Like the fan page at facebook.com/cookingwithkimberly. My shows are on ifood.tv/cookingwithkimberly, youtube.com/cookingwithkimberly, and you can find me syndicated on Roku. Come to my website at cookingwithkimberly.com and subscribe. Interact with us and let us know what's going down in your culinary world, all right? Be a champion in your kitchen and eat deliciously. Bye.